This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. You look at New Orleans. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Pass to McCollum. It's rebounded by Dallas. From deep, Bain. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Here's Doncic. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, and they doubled up Doncic. Here's Bain. Offensive rebound. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Kicks it out to Middleton. And the Mavericks, another three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New Orleans calls timeout.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Here's McCollum. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A., sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
Kept alive. Here's Powell. And he can't jam it through. To the middle. Back to Ingram. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Middleton.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Let's go with a three. Doncic, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
McCollum's shot is off. And Dallas with possession. 4-point game. Here's Powell. On the wing, Bain. It's stolen by Ingram. Pass to Williamson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
Here's Doncic. Can't connect from short range. Here's Ingram. Three-pointer. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
And Dallas calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Mavericks leading. Ball into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Man, I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit. He drives inside anyway.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Dallas, no good that time either.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The shot by Hardy, no good. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They trail by 1. The kick out to Richardson. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Richardson's got 5 points.
You know, that shot right there, Richardson's 3-point shooting, is what's helped him stay in the league as a second-round pick. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
McCollum with it. Guarded now by Ball. Daniels misses. And here's Dallas. Pass to Freedom. Bertans for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bertans has gotten his second bucket.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
McCollum. And he can't get that one. Here's Hardy. It's stolen. Now the Pelicans in transition. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Richardson getting points in transition. Easy buckets thanks to his hustle after the steal. And that's how you take advantage of the turnover.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead, leading by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here's Richardson. And it's Bane with the rebound. For 3, Hardy. Rebounded by Daniels.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And legacies are defined in the playoffs, game to game. What's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that 3.
This shot by Hardy, no good. New Orleans in the lead. From deep. Over to the left wing. Here's Daniels. Driving in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dallas calls timeout. The Mavericks trailing.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Doncic shot is good.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders. You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Doncic, good.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Right wing. An open look for Ingram. And it's New Orleans with another.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul. The Pelicans making a switch here. Here's Bane. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Kicks it out to Middleton. Sends it home from three-point land. Middleton's got 9.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Goes back up. And another shot. Back to Ingram. Fires from deep. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Outside Bane. From the arc. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he sinks the second. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good.
Nice! Big finish! Man!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
McCollum's shot is off.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Middleton, no good.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
That's good from Williamson. Ingram with a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Now Middleton. Pass to McGee. Left side Bain. It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Williamson, no good.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Here's Ingram. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And Dallas with possession. 6-point game. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Powell for 3. The Pelicans pull it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
He goes up, and Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, Powell is an excellent athlete, easily leaking out in transition and making himself a big target to throw the ball to.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 13. To the paint. McCollum right side. Pass to Nance. No good. A bit long that time.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
They get it back. And here's Bain. Middleton outside. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Here's Bain. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
The Mavericks making a switch here. New Orleans in the lead. Pulls up on the wing. They get the rebound. Valanciunas laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Pass to Bain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They lead by 4. Now here's Ingram. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Ingram's got 16 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Inside. And Nance with the slam.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folk. He can pass it, too.
And the Mavericks call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Poke loose. Williamson with it. And it's Bertans picking him up. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And that one's good. Williamson.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The shot's good. Hardy's got his first points in this one.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Hardy. It's tipped.
Richardson showing you his defensive anticipation there with the block shot.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The 3, Hardy. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Murphy's shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Freedom. Here's Hardy. And there's the drive. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you got to respect the fire and the back-at-you mindset of Ball there. You sink one on us, I'm going to make you pay by sinking one on you.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Williamson outside. Outside Richardson. And it's rejected. The 3, Hardy.
Great D. Williamson with the strength, the wingspan, and the athleticism to make a difference at that end.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Alvarado. He takes it in. Pass to Hayes. And here's Richardson. Here's Murphy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Murphy. 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the right side. On the wing, Bain. And a 2-handed jam!
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Second personal foul.
This Maverick squad struggling. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Mavericks foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Second team foul.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
From Chris Middleton.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and, you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Powell outside. Here's Bain. No good there. Jones with some nice D. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Pelicans ball. Checking in for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Murphy. From behind the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Outside Bain. Here's Powell. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Pelicans making a switch here.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
No good on that one. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
And the Mavericks call time here. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly, he is not happy with the decision-making. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's McCollum. Here's Nance. Outside Jones. Just 3 to shoot. Stolen by Bain. And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist.
CJ McCollum.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Doncic missing. And the Pelicans call time here. They're in front by 14. And there's 1:45 left in the game. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night. Pass to Jones. Lets it go. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win
For the Pelicans.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And this was a telling game. They'll meet 4 times this season, and I'd say it looks like a good matchup for them. They'll be looking forward to their next 3 meetings against Dallas.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Brandon Ingram.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic. And it's McCollum penetrating. And here's Ingram from the arc. The second effort. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
That one misses.
The one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas.
Oh my! Throw it down!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one from long range.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Daniels, that one's true.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Pelicans, Siiigh Marshall.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Sino magliligtas sa'yo? Mulat sa dagat hanggang mundo, proclaim it was ours, the high and the low. These women are gods, you already know. We're deeper than water that run in a village, a river. You'll be in a minute like Nevis Fernandez. Have you for my tribe, quickly regret it. Abani ko sa kamay, at isang mikropono sabay. At ang tapang ko, gaya ng inay. At halimaw nang sumasabay. Mga bara nyo lahat sablay. Mga rappers na puro bangkay. Kaya walang mag-iingay. I got that Filipino phenotype. Kayo monkey mestizo white, but give me that moreno like that Rufio Aquino type. My lolas they be speaking like those Bali songs and I breathe the need no hype. 2 tongues are sharper with the mic. I need no in my history like from a now read the sweeping tight. They until one might just turn the see no light. Hacienda like Aquino right. Rodrigo. My titles left and right when smoking mirrors fill the night.
So let it be known, if you don't already, Pinays have always been part and parcel, if not imperative and critical to the struggle. Filipinas are no strangers to wielding our own power. Of all the privileges that exist in this world, none of which you may be a benefactor of, there is at least one you bear, and that is the privilege of having been born a Filipina. Your DNA contains building blocks made from the mud of over 500 years of resistance and survival, and when you are ready, sis, we'll be right here, right here, right here.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got